So in this problem, we have a tennis ball that's hit vertically downwards with an initial speed of 5 meters per second. So we know the initial speed that this ball is hit with, so this speed over here, which we can call u, is equal to 5. It goes downwards with only gravity acting, and then it hits the ground and rebounds again. So it's in the same line, but I've drawn it here separately so you can see what happens. It rebounds again to a certain height. And it says when it rebounds with half the speed it has when it hit the ground. Now we don't know the speed when it hit the ground. It's unknown. It's not 0 because it's the speed just before it hits the ground. So it's that speed that it makes the impact with. However, we are told that the height here is 1 meter. So we basically have everything to be able to solve this problem. So the first thing we're going to do is find the speed here. Then we can divide it by 2 because it rebounds with half. Then we can find this height here by using basically the same equation as here, but with different numbers. So first of all, let's focus on the first part when it's projected downwards. So the equation we're going to use is v squared equals u squared plus 2as. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, the final speed is unknown, we're looking for it. The initial speed is 5 squared plus 2. Now since the ball is falling down, it's going to be positive 9.81 multiplied by 1 meter for the distance. Square root both sides to remove the squared from here. 25, which is 5 squared, plus 19.62, which is 9.81 times 2. We get a v value of 6.6 meters per second. So that's the speed when it hits the ground. Now it tells us it rebounds with half the speed it has when it hit the ground. So therefore the speed here, if we were to draw another ball here, the speed here would be 3.3. Now it rebounds up to some kind of height. So that height is here. And we're looking for that height. The height there is unknown. Now what we have is, we still have A. A is still 9.81, except now it's negative 9.81 because it's moving upwards. And we also know that the speed at the top here is going to be 0. That's the maximum height it reaches is equal to 0. So we have everything we need to use the same equation again. V squared equals u squared plus 2as. This time the final speed is 0. The initial speed is that half speed, which is the rebound, plus 2. This time it's minus 9.81 because it's going up, all multiplied by s. So the s is there. Now, what we have here is we have 0 is equal to, plug all these numbers in. So in the end, once you've plugged them all in, you will get a s value, divide both sides by everything and move that to that side, do what you have to do in terms of algebra, and you will find an s value of 0.56 meters. So that is the total height that it reaches there.